Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 most difficult video games you can't beat. These are the games that have challenged even the most seasoned gamers out there. From obscure indie titles to classic arcade games, this list is sure to have something for everyone. So let's jump right in. Number 10. I Wanna Be the Guy. Let's kick things off with a game that is infamous for its difficulty. I Wanna Be the Guy. This retro-style 2D platformer is a true test of skill and patience. The game is full of traps and obstacles that will catch you off guard and cause you to start over again and again. This game is definitely not for the faint of heart. Number 9. Dark Souls. Coming in at number 9 is Dark Souls. This game is known for its punishing difficulty and unforgiving gameplay mechanics. The game is set in a dark and foreboding world, and every encounter with an enemy feels like a life or death struggle. Players must learn to master the game's combat system and manage their resources carefully in order to progress. Number 8. Celeste. Next up is Celeste, a challenging indie platformer that has gained a cult following in recent years. The game's difficulty comes from its precise controls and tricky level design. Players must guide the main character, Madeline, through a series of increasingly difficult levels, all while dealing with her inner demons. Number 7. Cuphead. At number 7 we have Cuphead, a game that is notorious for its difficulty. This retro-style run-and-gun game has players battling their way through a series of boss fights, each more challenging than the last. The game's beautiful hand-drawn graphics and jazzy soundtrack provide a unique and engaging backdrop to the challenging gameplay. Number 6. Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is a 2D platformer that was released in 2010. The game is known for its high difficulty level and punishing gameplay mechanics. Players control the eponymous Meat Boy as he navigates through a series of levels filled with deadly obstacles, such as saw blades and spikes. Number 5. Ninja Gaiden Black. Ninja Gaiden Black is a classic Xbox game that is still considered one of the most difficult games of all time. The game's combat system is complex and unforgiving, and players must learn to master it in order to progress. The game's bosses are especially difficult, with some requiring perfect execution in order to defeat. Number 4. The Impossible Game. The Impossible Game is another indie platformer that is known for its difficulty. The game features a single level that must be completed in one go, and it's full of obstacles and traps that will kill you instantly. The game's simple graphics and catchy soundtrack provide a unique and engaging backdrop to the challenging gameplay. Number 3. Ghosts Goblins. Ghosts Goblins is a classic arcade game that has been challenging players since the 1980s. The game is a side-scrolling platformer that requires players to battle their way through hordes of monsters and demons. The game's difficulty comes from its punishing gameplay mechanics and the fact that players must beat the game twice in order to see the true ending. Number 2. Battletoads. At number 2 we have Battletoads, a game that is known for its punishing difficulty and brutal combat. The game features a variety of gameplay mechanics, including platforming, racing, and fighting, all of which are incredibly challenging. The game also features a variety of minigames, some of which are so difficult that they have become memes in the gaming community. Number 1. Contra. And finally, coming in at number 1 on our list is Contra, a classic arcade game that has been challenging players since 1987. The game is a side-scrolling shooter that requires players to battle their way through hordes of alien enemies. The game's difficulty comes from its punishing gameplay mechanics and the fact that players only had a limited number of lives to work with. The game has become famous for its difficulty, with players still struggling to beat it to this day. So that's it for our list of the top 10 most difficult video games you can't beat. These games have challenged even the most skilled gamers out there, and they continue to provide a unique and rewarding experience for those who are up for the challenge. Let us know in the comments which game you found to be the most difficult, and if there are any games you think should have made the list. And as always, thanks for watching.